Is it time to buy or sell SoFi stock? In this video, we will explore SoFi in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025, and now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any significant updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has ranked SoFi as a hold/accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations with an impressive gain of 60.83% since we first recommended purchasing SoFi 32 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.9% per day since it was designated as hold/accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the latest developments, we are currently unable to ascertain the stock's next direction, as it has the potential to move in either direction. The stock has broken through a significant and robust rising short-term trend, indicating an even stronger upward momentum. Should there be any pullback, support is now established at the threshold of the current trend, which was previously broken at $20.32. This level may present a second opportunity for a potential upward movement. According to fan theory, $23.60 is anticipated to be the next possible peak level, serving as a resistance that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 70.64% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 35.88% and 62.08%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 64.16%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 9.2% and 70.16% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the anticipated future price somewhere between $19.42 and $36.40. Our latest daily update for SoFi includes the headline, SoFi stock downgraded to hold accumulate. The SoFi stock price increased by 2.05% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025. It rose from $20.96 to $21.39. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.95%, with a low of $20.77 and a high of $21.59. The price has risen in 9 of the last 10 days and is up by 21.26% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 626,000 shares, with a total of 60 million shares traded for approximately $1.28 billion. It is important to note that declining volume amidst rising prices may signal divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $21.86, while the lowest price was $6.01. Currently, the price is 2.15% or 47 cents below the 52-week high, and 24.31% or $6.87 below the all-time high reached on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price peaked at $28.26. SoFi Technologies is gaining significant investor interest as the company continues to make strides in the fintech sector. Recently, SoFi's stock has shown robust momentum, boasting an increase of over 14% in just 1 week, signaling a strong upward trend that could attract momentum investors. Such a surge in stock price often creates positive sentiment around the company and prospects for further growth in its market valuation. Additionally, SoFi's integration of Galileo Financial Technologies has strengthened its fintech infrastructure, facilitating advanced customer engagement and new product offerings such as buy now, pay later services. This integration positions SoFi favorably in a competitive market, as it seeks not only to enhance user experience, but also to expand its service portfolio. The company's stock is nearing its all-time high, trading around $21.20, which indicates strong market confidence, especially as it experiences high user growth and product development rates projected at 52% and 54%, respectively. These growth metrics could lead to sustained long-term value creation. In the short term, the stock may benefit from positive investor sentiment and momentum. However, its current overbought status might present volatility risks. Long-term, as SoFi continues to democratize access to financial products and expand its user base, its strategic growth initiatives could signify promising returns for investors. Overall, these developments paint a bright outlook for SoFi Technologies in both the near and more distant future. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, it was reported that Cowen and Company assigned SoFi a hold rating with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, it was reported that Stephens assigned SoFi an overweight rating with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SoFi a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SoFi a hold rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SoFi an underweight rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned SoFi stock a general sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. For return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a neutral rating. The following signals have been identified for SoFi. The SoFi stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downturns, support can be anticipated at the levels of $20.86 and $16.38. A drop below either of these points would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, and to date, the stock has risen by 51.81%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Interestingly, trading volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices rose. This divergence between volume and price may serve as an early warning sign. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some other signals that you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 22 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 19 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 23 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 59 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 56 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 32 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal from 30 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal from 28 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoFi. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $19.95 and $18.21. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead the stock to fall to the next support level. In this case, SoFi finds support just below today's level at $19.95. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $18.21 and $17.64. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility, and with a substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be very high risk. Over the past day, the stock moved 82 cents between its high and low, which represents 3.95%. For the last week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 4.63%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for SoFi, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is projected for the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 6 cents. Keep an eye on these figures as they can greatly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOFI. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume indicators to determine the optimal time to exit. On the downside, SOFI encounters its first support level at $19.95. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SOFI, according to various analyst sources, is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 20th of June 2025, Keo Kelly executed an insider sale of 10,267 shares of common stock. On the same day, Rishal Jeremy conducted an insider sale of 66,847 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June 2025, White Derek J performed an insider purchase of 4,355 shares of common stock. On that same day, White Derek J made another insider purchase of 148,404 shares of common stock. On the 17th of June 2025, White Derek J executed an insider sale of 64,467 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 1.244. In total, insiders have purchased 5,077,195 shares and sold 4,814,330 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $20.59. Representing a decline of 3.72%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, resulting in a notably high level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 87, which substantially elevates this risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 21 days ago. Is SOFI stock a good buy? SOFI presents several positive indicators. However, we do not believe these are sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it is best regarded as a hold candidate, meaning investors might consider holding or accumulating shares while monitoring future developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our evaluation of this stock from a buy recommendation to a hold or accumulate status since our last assessment. After examining the volatility and market movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 17th of July, we anticipate that SOFI will open lower by 14 cents and begin trading at $21.25. We remind you that trading carries a significant risk of losing money, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.